You thought we were done. We're not. Shit, I'm tired. All right, Gordon MacPhail, Old Putney, 21 year. This was a gift given to me by Dave and Zach over at the Wizard Academy for doing some work over there. This was an absolutely fantastic bottle. Yeah, I can't thank them enough for it. If you can find some Gordon MacPhail, go get it. Absolutely amazing. Hello. A new one for you. Found North Helldiver, one of the best Canadians, if not one of the best whiskeys I've had in a long, long time. I will sorely miss this. This was a gift given to me by Found North when they came on the podcast. Absolutely fantastic. As well as this one, Batch 10. This was when Batch 10 had just came out, and they gave me a sample of it, and it was absolutely fantastic. I was able to pick up a bottle of it. Yeah, it's awesome. Speaking of that, Deerhammer. This is their 4-grain whiskey. They came on the podcast. They sent over these samples. I did sample this one out to somebody else as well. That's what I like to do. It was absolutely fantastic whiskey. Direct Fire Stills. Yeah. And this is their rye whiskey. It was absolutely great. It was 58% alcohol. Good stuff. Where's the other one? Here it is. And near and dear to my heart, their American Single Malt, coming in at 56.5. This was fantastic. Great stuff. Great stuff. 100% malted barley. Yeah, great stuff. All right. Do you like Garrison? I got a couple of them. Okay, so this is the Garrison Honeydew. It was a honey finished, infused with honey. I actually bought this bottle for my sister-in-law's wedding, and we drank that during the wedding. It was not during the wedding, but you know what I mean. It was released 2021. It was absolutely great at that time. 40% alcohol, so it's not going to knock your head off. The honey was really nice on it, so yeah. I wouldn't pick up another bottle, but it's pretty good stuff. Something that was not very good, not trying to diss. This was a Garrison Brothers single barrel pick for the Texas Whiskey Trail. It was supposed to be cask strength, and it was not. And they put it in at 47%, and it tasted like crap. I don't know if you can see, there's an oak stave I put in there trying to make it taste better. I stuck that oak stave in some port or something, trying to make it taste better. It did not. I didn't pour it out. I think I gave the rest to somebody or something like that. But anyway, not great. But redemption is in tow. This is the Garrison Guadalupe, finished in port cask. Absolutely fantastic. A great whiskey. Would pick it up again. They are pricey, but would pick it up again. I got this one at the distillery, actually. And another one I picked up at the distillery is the Ladybird. This was my bourbon of the year last year. I know it's not technically a bourbon because it was infused with honey and finished in cognac, but it was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, Garrison is doing some amazing stuff with finished whiskey, and this is just a testament of that. I picked this up at the distillery as well. There's a whole episode I did on it because car overheated. Anyway, long story, but great whiskey. All right, we got one more Eleanor. This is Eleanor half-baked. So what it was, normally they would source their whiskey, take it to Texas, and age it for another year. Well, this one was just straight, just their sourced whiskey. I was doing it to support them back in 21. All right, here's a newer one that, I need to take that tag off. This is still Austin Distillery only. Their rye whiskey finished in Madeira cask. This was an absolutely fantastic whiskey. I am going to take that tag off. Hold on. Put it in my pocket. Just wait. You got time. This was a great whiskey. I hope they do this again. Still Austin, doing some amazing stuff. Who else? Balcones Froke. This is from 19 again. This was a French oak finished or French oak aged single malt. Absolutely fantastic. One of the best things that I've had from Balcones in a long time. And this is very old. All right. Is it worth the hype? Rebecca Creek double barrel Spanish oak. This is the 124.5 proof. It was really good. I enjoyed it, sampled it out to a bunch of people. It was good stuff. They went up on their pricing, and anyway, long story short, I do have a backup bottle, but probably won't buy it again. Let's go here. Balcones Ecuadors. Anyway, doesn't matter. Texas single malt, finished in port cask. This is for their 10th anniversary. They are now at their 15th, so this is a 5-year-old whiskey. This was really good. It came in this really ornate box. Super cool stuff. Glad to have had it and drank it. Thank you so much, Balcones. All right, we have Andalusia Revenant Oak Peated Whiskey. This one is their heavily peated cask strength. This was a fantastic from 2020. This is a fantastic whiskey if you're into peated whiskeys. If you're into cask strength bourbons, Still Austin is the place to start if you want to try Texas. They're doing some amazing stuff. Go find one. One of the best rye whiskeys. It won gold at the Texas Whiskey Festival. Is the Devil's River 5-year. This was an absolutely fantastic rye whiskey. Another one near and dear to my heart. This is a Revenant Oak Peated Whiskey, but look at that. Single barrel, limited edition, with my name, well, Whiskey Shaman. Back in 22, I hand pulled this from the barrel. Absolutely fantastic. I actually did 2 of these, so I have a backup inside. It's a fantastic whiskey. I think it was finished in port barrels or something like that. All right. Did you know Balcones did a peated whiskey? Yeah, they do. This one is at 65.2% alcohol. This is a really great whiskey. 2019 as well. One more Eleanor. This is New Oak Batch 5. This is their Batch 5. I'm filling up the trash can. This is a Treaty Oak Ghost Hill Texas Bourbon. This is a single barrel pick for Otto's, which is a restaurant in my town. They have good German food if you want. 112.6 proof. It was okay. Wasn't great. It was okay. We're getting into a lot of Texas whiskey now. So Balcones Big Baby. Now this is the first time they had released this as straight corn whiskey matured in tequila cask. They did this back in 22. Before everybody else kind of jumped on the whole tequila cask finishing craze. It was good, wasn't great, really minerality, anyway, whatever. It was really mineral forward. All right, I'm gonna try not to diss, but Motorset and Son, you guys haven't heard of them probably. They're Alexander. This is a single malt whiskey in Mourvèdre barrel finish. Now, I can't say the name of the barrel, but that is a sour or bitter wine finish. It did not do this whiskey justice. It was not great. It was not great. And gingers never win. This is rye whiskey with cane and grain. Rye whiskey distilled from cane and grain, finished in oak barrels. This was kind of a nod to the gingers of Iron Root. It's really cool bottling. The whiskey, I don't know, it was weird. I'm not gonna lie, it was weird. All right, we got another Tombstone. This was purchased on site, commemorative bottle. I actually didn't go there. I had someone pick this up for me. This is Icarus, their straight corn whiskey, finished in port and peat casks. Absolutely fantastic whiskey. I miss it for sure. Phoenix Rising Batch 3. This was absolutely fantastic. It was great. I don't know what to say. They're on Batch 4 now. Yeah, really good stuff. One of my favorite whiskeys, Iron Root Harbinger, but this one was finished in plantation rum casks, and it was absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite whiskeys. I love a good finished whiskey. Balcones Mirador, 56.2%. This is an absolutely fantastic whiskey. Would buy again. All right. This one, Yellow Rose Outlaw Bourbon, finished in mezcal barrels. This was a limited release, 52% alcohol. This was good, had a lot of minerality on it as well. Yellow Rose is going through some issues right now as well, so I probably wouldn't pick up this bottle again. unbent straight bourbon whiskey from Bent Distilling. This is their bottle and bond. This was a gift from the distillery. It was a good whiskey. I feel personally it needs a little bit more time. It was a little grassy, or I don't know how you would say it, a little young tasting, I guess you could say. But all in all, a good whiskey. Still Austin, Bottled and Bond, their red corn bourbon. This was one of my favorite of the Bottled and Bond series. This isn't the 5-year, this is the 4-year. They now have a 5-year out. It was really good, and I have a backup of it. All right, this is Saints Alley. This is a special edition Herald, a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished in Pinot de Charance and Armagnac cask. This was by far one of the best whiskeys that they have produced out of there. Saints Alley is iron root mixed with MGP. It is absolutely fantastic. I actually got to share this whiskey with Robert Licorice while we were doing the podcast with Iron Root. So this is a very special bottle. I loved it very much. Yeah, it was a great bottle. And last one of this batch, Andalusia Paladuro. This isn't batch 1, this is batch 3, I think. This is using Paladuro grain from Texas. All Texas in here, absolutely. Some of them are peach wood smoked. This one is not. Absolutely fantastic whiskey if you can find it. They just came out with batch 5 recently, so go see if you can find it. It's a distillery only though, so sorry. All right, on for more. All right, guys, it's been about 2-3 months have gone by, and these are still, again, not bottles that I just killed or anything like that. They've been sitting around for a while. So first off, we have Evernorth Spirits, the Arctic Spirit straight rye whiskey finished in tawny and ruby port barrels. This was a really great whiskey, not gonna lie. I am gonna save the cork. Would buy again. Let me just take the cork off of this one too. Lost Lantern. You know I love Lost Lantern. This is Baltimore Spirits, a Maryland straight rye whiskey, 59.4% alcohol. Absolutely fantastic. Gave it to all of my patrons. So it didn't really get to sit with it a whole lot, but it was a great bottle. All right, this one on the other hand, Smoke Wagon straight rye whiskey. Look at the mash bill, 51% rye, 49% malted barley. 5-year-old, whatever. It was really weird. It was really strange. I do have another bottle of it, but I don't know, man. It's a private barrel, so like, I wouldn't buy it again for sure. All right, speaking of Lost Lantern, here's Santa Fe Spirits, finished in apple brandy casks. This one was 55.1. Absolutely fantastic. This was also with the Patreon, so they got this one as well. One that will be missed, and I'm not going to keep the cork, Texas Blue Corn Pot Still Bourbon, 63.5% alcohol. They're not making this anymore. I should have kept it, but I didn't. I drank it down, so it was a great bottle. Wish I could get it again. This one was from 2021. Yep, the old hand grenade. I did this one a tasting, finished it off. Blanton's. All right, this one, if I can get to it, Law's Whiskey House. This is a straight bourbon whiskey finished in Sauternes cask. Look at all those things on it. It's just absolutely fantastic. This was a single barrel pick from the Barrel Outlaws. I would buy 2 more bottles of this if I could. Another one that I will buy is the Leopold 3 Chamber Rye. This was absolutely fantastic. This was a 200 ml bottle. It was very expensive, but it was very good as well. Colonel E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. This was okay. Not great. Would not buy again. Knob Creek Select. Echoes in Eternity. 120 proof. Their bourbon. Absolutely. This is a great one. It really was. It was a really good whiskey. Yeah. Knob Creek is great. Short Barrel, Bee's Knees. This is the 109.6. This was the Whiskey Wisdom pick. Really good. Really honey finished. So it was pretty good. I actually have the other one in the house right now. So probably won't buy Bee's Knees again. Let me take the cork out. All right. This is a sample given to me by RY3. Phenomenal Spirits over there. This is their toasted barrel finish. This one was really good. And this one was their rum finish. This one was actually really nice. The rum came through very well. So yeah. What else is in here? I'm trying to find the lid. Oh, this is a media sample from Larrikin. This was their Bottled and Bond. It was actually really good. Really enjoyed it. Glad to have it, and would pick up another bottle. All right, one that I won't pick up, not because the juice isn't good, but because of you know, the dark arts thing. Anyway, this was finished in white port cask. It was okay. I actually put it in a blend, didn't even finish the bottle because of some of the stuff. Okay, let's do this one. Holiday Ancient Cave Collection, straight bourbon whiskey. This is the toasted finish one. It was aged in a cave. It was really cool. The actual spirit was tannic, and it was good for the sake of what it was, but it was not. It's a distillery only. And once I sat with it for a minute, I was like, man, I sampled this out to everybody I knew because I was excited about it, but it really, the profile of it really did not show through. That's just me. All right, here's another rye. The cigar series. This one was absolutely fantastic. I would pick up a bottle of this, even though it is just a, you know, source blended whiskey. It was really good. And some Larrikin. This is a 1 cask Larrikin 7521-4. It was really good, very tasty. We drank this while we were doing the podcast, so it was really good. This one, on the other hand, was excellent. 65% rye, 35% wheat. This is a single barrel. It was so good, so good. I actually got a bottle of this. One that you might not know about, Shire Distilling. Go check out my podcast I did with Shire. It was cut a little short, but it was a while back. This is their Shire Oak. They're doing some cool stuff. I'd like to see, this was very tannic. I'd like to see a little bit less oak influence and a little more of the grain to come through, but it was okay. And the one that everybody loved was the Percheron, right? It was a French oak finished, and this one to me, after I sat with it for a second, of course I was going through some things when this one came out, after I got to sip on it, it was very, very wood forward, wood focused, so it wasn't really my profile. I think this is the last Larrikin. This is the maple finished. It was actually really good. The maple wasn't overpowering. They used maple staves instead of maple syrup. So it really came through well. It's 45%, so the proof was right there. It would be great in a cocktail, for sure. All right. Another one that's great is this Westward whiskey, but this is a private barrel select from the Poor Decisions group over there. This is barrel pick number 1, the Cherry Sex Bomb. Yep, this was absolutely fantastic, and sad that it's gone. One that I don't know if I would pick up again. Yes, this was Camp Nelson. It was good, but I don't know. Like, it wasn't any better than, say, the Rare Breed. You know what I mean? I tried them side by side too. It wasn't any better for the price. This was a single barrel, blah blah blah, but I don't know. Wild Turkey, they're kind of slacking on their profile right now, so I probably would not get another bottle of this. Is that it? All right, last but not least, if I can get it out of the package, I'm throwing the whole package and everything away. Hold on. Hold, please. Is the Balcones de Colors. This was for their 15th anniversary. I picked this up when we were in Balcones, sampled it out to way too many people, and it was actually really good. 53% alcohol, aged in a 100-year-old De Colors wine barrel. Really cool story. Would not buy again. It was very expensive. All right, guys, I'll be back for more. All right, guys, we're back at the dumpster again. We got some different ones this time. This is Cavalon, the port cask finished. Really good. Would pick up again. I love everything Cavalon's doing. This is for Game of Thrones, yeah. This is the Night's Watch. It was Oban Bearers. The issue is this didn't taste any different than their normal offering, so I don't even think you can find this anymore, but it was pretty cool. Some people did not like this, but I did. Ardbeg Drum. It was actually really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I don't know if you can find it anymore. The big boy, the big monkey. This is always good. I haven't bought some monkey shoulder in a long time, but it's always good to have around. Good blended scotch. One that I will not get again is Sexton. It's a single malt Irish whiskey. It's just not good, and the stupid cork on it, it dribbles all over the place. Not very great. Ardbeg Wee Beaskie. This is a 5-year. It really is so peaty. It has so much peat on it, that 5 years in there, and it's at 47.4, so it's a little higher proof than some of the other Ardbeg offerings. So it's really good. But if you like that peat profile, go for this. Got the Tater, the E.H. Taylor small batch. This was okay. I have another one inside, so probably won't pick up another one. My one and only Booker's that I've ever bought. This was 2020-01. This one was actually really good, if I remember. Kind of came in the cool box and everything. It was pretty good. 6-year, 4-month, 21 days. Not bad. It was really good. This is called Granny's Batch. Anyway, it was all right. All right, let's go here. Crowded Barrel Alliance Series. They're Balcones. This was a pretty good bottling, if I do think. I don't remember. It's been a couple of years, so yeah, pretty good. One that wasn't very good was Basil Hayden Dark Rye. I think that's what they call it. It's a 10-year age stated. Really cool, but look at that proof, 40% alcohol. It was okay. It just, you know, it wasn't so good. So anyway, no, it's not the dark rye, sorry. It's just a regular rye whiskey aged 10 years. It was okay, but it was expensive for what it was. All right, so Balcones Dusk. This is whiskey finished in Madeira casks with Hake Winery. The Hake Madeira is absolutely fantastic. This was a great bottle. Sad to see it go. It's a couple of years, 21, yeah, it's a couple of years old, so you can't find it anymore, but it's really good. 48 months old. And then there's this one. This is a 13-year-old Royal Brockla that the Crowded Barrel or Whiskey Tribe did. It's 114.6 proof. This was a very expensive bottle, but it was to promote them, you know, the distillery and stuff like that. It was really good stuff. Speaking of really good stuff, speaking of that Madeira, Hake Madeira finish, this is the Andalusia 375 finished in Hake Madeira. Absolutely fantastic. This is the one, the Revenant Oak finished in Mount Gay rum casks. Absolutely fantastic. Peaty rum finished, excellent. And then this is the Revenant Oak finished in that Madeira. It was a 3-pack. You got all 3 of them, and absolutely fantastic. And this is the actual bottling of the one that won Whiskey of the Year. This is one, the Hake Madeira finished, the one that they took to the thing to get it tested, and it won best small batch single malt in the world. So absolutely fantastic, but it's all gone.